Hi, my name is Dave Foran. I'm originally from Dublin, Ireland. I've lived here in Tulum for several years now. And I came here with the goal of building a training paradise that athletes of all abilities can travel to and totally immerse themselves in. A sort of tropical mecca for fitness lovers, and it's called Zamaya. My own background was in rugby. I played professional rugby for several years at the highest levels in Europe. When I finished playing rugby, my fitness and training just stayed a huge passion in my life. And it took me all over the world really to experience every facet of training that I could. I also worked in financial trading for a hedge fund for several years and started a few businesses along the way. But everything has really led me to this point now of developing Zamaya as my life's work. Zamaya is a tropical fitness sanctuary where people can come and totally immerse themselves in their own optimal physical development, while surrounded by a like-minded community of people and also just in a beautiful location. So every inch of Zamaya is designed to optimize the training, education, support and recovery of visiting athletes. The resort has 48 hotel rooms, 24 three-bedroom villas. So Zamaya can really cater for everything from individual athletes coming just for a few days, all the way to 200 plus person retreats. So we're going to be bringing the best trainers and experts from all around the world to lead the programs at Zamaya. We're going to be covering a huge array of training categories, all within the world's most beautiful facilities. From group training like CrossFit, HIIT, Muay Thai, boxing, Jiu-Jitsu, spinning, yoga, all the way down to very personalized programs in weight loss or bodybuilding. Zamaya is really going to be for all fitness levels and abilities. We'll cater to professional athletes coming down for competition prep, all the way to a total fitness novice that wants a supportive introduction to the world of training. So back when Zamaya was just an idea in my mind, I always had the vision of trying to create a training space that really transported people into an environment far beyond what they imagined a regular training facility could be. Something that really had a lasting visual impact, and just training there in itself would be an experience that would really stick with people after they left. So I searched all over the world really for inspiration to try and achieve this vision that I was after. And ultimately found Charlie Hearn and Inspiral Architects in Bali. They create some of the most stunning resorts in Asia, and through their use of sustainable materials have created some huge organic structures that align perfectly with how I wanted Zamaya's large training spaces to be. And how we could make the resort flow together in a really interesting way.
Hi, I'm Charlie Hearn, the director of Inspiral Architects, and we are currently designing Zamaya Fitness Resort. Our company goes by a philosophy and a kind of motto, which says we need to be inspired by the spaces we live in, both the built, the natural, and their harmonious existence. When Dave Foran came to me to discuss doing this project, there was a kind of alignment with what he wanted to do. I could see his passion and his vision for the overall project, and I could see there was an opportunity for us to have a kind of synergy to make something really incredible. It was also an opportunity to develop a new type of project. We're always interested in something that seems completely different to what exists before, so we embrace that kind of challenge. The brief was very much about attracting the very best sports people throughout the world to come here, train, rejuvenate, and essentially have kind of retreats for long periods of time. So there was a mix between the high energy of training and on the flip side, areas where they could relax, recover, bring in the mental side of training. A lot of the spaces themselves are essentially covered, dedicated spaces for training. But at the same time, within this natural jungle environment, we wanted to bring the inside and the outside together, so that everywhere you go, there's complete views or scenes and vistas of this amazing natural environment. And some of it, in many places, is integrated into the buildings as well. We wanted to maintain the ecology of the site, continue the biodiversity of the place, and have something where, of course, there's going to be an impact, but a lesser impact on the natural environment in itself. There was a lot of discussion, obviously, in this main pavilion. In many ways, we kind of looked at it as like a temple, essentially. You know, this is a high altar of training, but an environment of elevation. So this was obviously the centerpiece in terms of scale, being able to be seen from miles away, but also at the same time, a structure where not only could you train inside of it, you could come to the very top inside a tower and view the whole area of Tulum from above, all the way to the sea.
So for me, Tulum really is the ideal location for the first Zamaya Fitness Resort. It's just such a stunning part of the world with incredible natural beauty and obviously one of the world's most famous white sand beaches. The town is surrounded by hundreds of cenotes, the Mayan jungle, and a really rich Mayan culture and history. So the Zamaya project is actually comprised of two integrated but distinct parts. Of course, we have Zamaya Fitness Resort, which is a huge training facility and hotel, but we also have Zamaya Villas, which is a collection of 24 beautiful 3-bedroom villas that are totally integrated with the resort and are actually for sale. They're designed by award-winning Mexican architect Jesus Acosta and his firm Jaque Studio. So it's taken me a long time to get to this point right now, but really we're just at the beginning of this whole journey of starting to build Zamaya. It's going to be a really exciting story to follow along, and I'd love you to join this journey along with me.